So the horror marathon continues. We just saw Passengers last night, and we're going to talk all about it. And
sit down, buckle up,
and
get ready for these puns. But yeah, I mean, right away, what's your rating?
Rating out of 10, I'm going to give it a probably like a 5.8. I think. Have you seen the movie Together?
No.
It's a body horror.
No.
The same company that made Hokum.
No. A24 or Blumhouse.
It's Neon. Neon is the company. But yeah, no.
But no. Why?
It's very comparable to that in the rating. And I'm gonna be a little bit harsh when I say this. And I was thinking about it when I was laying in bed, just and reminiscing on my review. I was putting it on Letterboxd. Cold TOTW, by the way. Go subscribe. No. But I was like, oh, this is like if a Hallmark movie attempted to make a horror movie and did the best they could.
Yeah, it does have those vibes to it. I mean, my rating is very similar to yours.
Yeah.
I think it just barely passes with a 6. It's got some interesting ideas, but a lot of things hold it back. Like, the characters are pretty bland.
Yeah. So,
I mean, putting a Hallmark label on this is pretty. I like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
But
if you watched our Hokum review, we talked about the main character. How you can make main characters that are just like these victims of these horrible tragedies with these monsters and the horror elements, and you can actually make them interesting and more like grayish, and either if it's violent douchebagginess. You look at characters like, we're just gonna go off the horror movies that literally came out weeks ago. Main character Hokum, very non performative.
Yeah.
It's like, this is literally the guy. Take it or leave it. You probably hate him, but you're interested in his character.
Yep.
Bear is the main character of Succession. Of Obsession, and he is a great character and the villain of the movie.
Right.
And Nikki, same thing. And we just had a fall from grace. It's okay.
Watching anything right after Obsession is gonna be it's like you can't follow that up, really.
Yeah.
It might be the best horror movie of the year. We still have Backrooms and Resident Evil come out, but it set a very high standard. I think going forward.
I think Obsession is probably my movie of the year so far. But let's go more so into Obsession. Fuck. Passengers.
You could say we're obsessed.
Yeah. It just. If I could put a label on this movie, it's just generic. I'm not gonna say that anything was incredibly oh my god, that was why did they do that?
True.
It's just a multitude of mid.
Yeah, and while the movie got me on some jump scares, it was mainly from the volume and the noise and just because jump scares get you. But it was by far the least scared I felt watching a horror movie this month.
And I think a big reason of that too is you just didn't care about the characters.
Yeah, and just the tension just wasn't that great. And another thing too, I don't know about you guys, but I hate the ghosts, demons. They have no rules. They can do whatever they want. Of course, the fucking demon in this is hitting the old telekinesis head nod on everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of
so it's so bland, and they do their best with their characters, but even still, I'm glad that it didn't have that third act, the couple has to split up, they get into a big argument. I'm glad that they resisted that, but even still, I just don't think the writing was strong enough to make me believe that these two characters were real.
This movie was the J. Cole burger, just the most plain McDouble, and just plain McDouble water.
If I may get a little funny with the wordplay here, you could say watching this movie, I was literally just along for the ride. I was not invested at all. I was literally just a passenger, watching it passively. There was never, I wasn't
yeah.
And a lot of the scenes too just kind of didn't make sense. There's a scene where the ghost or the demon or whatever, it can teleport, apparate, it can do all this shit, and
control cars.
Right, it can control cars. It can just pop up, snap somebody's neck, and so it could kill them at any time.
But
it just doesn't.
Even that Diane girl is a spoiler.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, it's having fun."
Yeah,
but even when they're like 2 seconds away from killing it, it's still hitting the. Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. Yeah. It's like you're 2 seconds away from being killed, brother.
Yeah.
Enough with the scares. And even at like,
I think this movie does like the bare minimum. It does like the bare minimum with its characters. It does the bare minimum with like the lore of the creature.
True. Them finding everything on Wikipedia and like
truck stop.
Yeah, the truck stop and just like Reddit basically. They were basically able to solve the ghost mystery through Reddit and Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And like one book about.
And like the Diane, the van group or whatever.
Yeah, but
I thought that part was like, you know what would have been pretty cool is that if they would have brought the ghost to the van club, and then like the ghost just goes hog wild.
Yeah, I thought that the ghost was gonna kill everybody.
And then they had to be, oh my god, why did you bring it?
Yeah.
But,
no, it wasn't anything that great. And like, I guess the origin for the creature is kind of like interesting. Like, basically they just
other half of
Saint Christopher. They're basically like, for every good thing, there's an evil thing.
Yeah.
So. But, like, there was a heavy dialogue like that where I just had to roll my eyes.
Yeah.
Where they were like, it's yin and yang. For every light, there's a dark. I was like, oh my god.
Bro, and I ain't gonna lie, when I saw this trailer for the first time, I don't know the creator, but he made a video on, like, whoever, like, because he was disappointed with the movie as well, and he was like, but whoever made this trailer, bro, give them all the props in the world.
Yeah.
Because, like, the trailer, this is, like, the perfect trailer.
Yeah.
But extremely let down.
True. The trailer was far more intriguing than the movie itself.
Yeah.
I think just they should have gone more in depth with the lore, I think. Just better writing, honestly.
And, honestly, too, the movie tracks about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And it feels like it drags.
It does feel like it's very long. There are, like, and they also do the whole thing where one character is only seeing the ghost demon for a while, and the other one's like, babe, there's nothing there. Babe, you're crazy. And it's like, it gets old. I hate that trope these days, and like, I get it. It's realistic because, like, you're not going to believe somebody if they, like, I just fucking saw a ghost. But it does get old in a horror movie. I won't lie. Especially in this one where maybe if you're in, like, a thriller and you're not sure if you're witnessing, like, a character going crazy or not, it could kind of work. But in this movie, it just did not work for me. And I also feel like if they had started the movie with them already living in the van, that might have been, like... I would have rather seen their backstory play out through dialogue rather than them like showing them moving out of the city type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really care about that. I think they're just making it more like like of a tragic story. Like literally what we talked about. Like you have the most bland character of like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what life brings me today. Yeah. Oh my god, no!
I will say they try. They really do try to give these characters
but they
depth.
do. I'd say they do the bare minimum. I don't think they're trying that hard. Bro.
I think they are. Well, here's the thing. I think they are trying hard. I just don't think they're very good at writing.
Yeah, I mean, so I treat it as they're just like
because they're trying to give them like death instead. Because like they throw in the sprinkles of the girl being from like foster care, and so she really wants like a place to settle down. But then the dude seemingly didn't come from a great like household. They just don't like expand on these things and like
so bare minimum.
No, I wouldn't even call it bare minimum. It's just like they don't know how to write good exposition, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it felt like some of the scenes with the mains, it just felt like very repetitive. It's like, how can we get these people to flirt like they're a Walmart gift card to each other for about
True, like when they're going through like the souvenir shop and they're...
Guess I'll be the spoon.
I was thinking we could cuddle or maybe bro pulls out the fucking giant spoon. It just made me think of that old the old Vine where it's like, bro, can I get a bite of that? Yeah, only a spoonful. And he fucking pulls out the giant ass. Shout out King Von, I think. I don't know.
King Von, King Badge.
Yeah, King Badge.
King Von.
Shout out King Von. I knew it was King something.
We do not move on.
Did you see that backflip though?
I love when King Von did that.
But yeah, it's just not a great.
No, it's
horror
not good.
movie.
It's not good. But,
It barely gets above average. Barely.
yeah, it's serviceable.
It was. I don't think I wasted my time necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say waste. It's like we on Talkers on the Wall and More in Depth. It's a very inside joke. We have these things called addictive sixes. This is not an addictive six at all. This is the most planned McDouble six in the world.
You don't go back to this.
Like Euphoria is an addictive six. It's messy. It's not that well written, but you just
gotta keep coming back.
It's like crack.
I watch it,
but yeah, anything else?
I mean, no. Just stay tuned for the Backrooms, and we're gonna probably have a big like horror movie coverage at the end of maybe even the summer. There's still a couple more to come out, I think.
I think we should just do it at end of May, because it's like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, I mean, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Peace.